Amazing gains, how sweet they feel. Welcome people to the Church of Suppotology. Here with me, the Suppoman, where you come every day for your crypto mass. In today's episode, we are going to be looking at two potential gems that are ready to pump. Now, if you saw my video yesterday, you would have seen me talk about ZDEX that 2x'd after the video. So, do you want to be part of the Suppoman Hit Factory? If so, make sure that you smash the like in every video, particularly this one. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't already and hit that notification bell so that you can ensure you are there when I am speaking about these DeFi gems. Because otherwise, that decision could cost you money. So, how are we doing today, my congregation? How are we all feeling? So who have we got in the house? We have got Lisa, Jamie, Marvin, and I will carry on looking. Zerlux, Moisa, Inia Glasson. God, I haven't seen you in one of my live streams in ages. Patrick Stock, Brickcoin, Altcoin Wick, Mike Freeman, Lindsay. Loads of you guys are here. Lovely to see you all. Now, I must do what I always do. Do you remember the days when the first thing I would do is check that I was live? Well, now the thing that I do is make sure that everybody in the Twitterverse knows that I am here, because YouTube likes to do this thing to me where they won't tell everybody that I've gone live. So I've kind of got to do that myself. Bear with me a sec. Why is my... Oh no, hold on. My thumbnail isn't showing correctly. That doesn't help matters, does it? By the way, people, what did you think of my video yesterday? Did you enjoy it? Because I sure as hell enjoyed bringing you it. Love the time slot. What the hell? Thank you very much, Inia. That's an amazing contribution you just made. Thank you. Can I start? Walt Howard. Mahaned is here. Red for Danger. Yes, great time slot. Well, you never know. There could be more. There could be more at this time slot as well. So, watch this space. Suppo likes to be here every day. So, I'll be here come rain or shine. So let's go into what is happening at the moment. So we have got Bitcoin currently on this trend line. Oh, sorry. On this trend line right here. So it spiked yesterday. It spiked and it went out of this descending wedge, and then it was challenging. It smashed through one support barrier, or should I say one resistance barrier, and then hit another, which was around about the kind of late 49k mark. Now, it did get quite above it, actually. I think I remember seeing it hitting 52,000. But then it came down. And I must say, it was not helped by tweets from Elon Musk today. So he did this tweet. Amongst a lot of negative tweets, actually, about cryptocurrency, about Doge, scammers and crypto should get a room. So essentially what he's done here is he has associated scammers with, or associated the crypto market as a place of scamming. As if we haven't already for the past 10 years seen the cryptocurrency market labelled as a big scam. So this didn't help. So thanks a lot, Elon. And somebody was right here. Scammers and fiat should get a room. Oh, they do. The Federal Reserve. Quite possibly the most magical tweet that could have been done. So well done documenting Bitcoin. So anyway, yeah. So that tweet actually didn't harm us at all. We were already on around about late 47s, and now we're at mid 47s. So not a big deal was actually made. Yeah, you could just about see that. So not a big deal was actually made. So although Elon helped Bitcoin's price pump, he certainly didn't help it fall. So there we are. Elon, you haven't got that much power. Anyway. So anyway, so that is Bitcoin at the moment. So essentially speaking, it is rather moving sideways, except for a few more volatile movements. So what does that mean for altcoin season? You know, where are we at in altcoin season? So yesterday we were on 61 and today we're on 61. So it hasn't really harmed altcoin season. Hence, it's actually still a really fantastic time to be able to talk about alts and being able to make gains with alts. So let's have a look and see. Let's have a look. See, so the market cap is 1.46 billion. Yesterday was around about 1.48. It did go to 1.5 trillion. I'm still having issues believing it. So let's have a look and see what is happening. Oh my god, they've added ETH dominance here. That's weird. That's the first time I've seen that. And they've put ETH gas here. ETH gas. Interesting. Right, okay. So what's doing well today? So NFTs have reared their bullish head again. Engine coin, 83 cents. Curve, NEM, Energy Web token, excellent. One of the god tiers right there. Theta token, Theta Fuel, Ocean, excellent. Flow has also gone up, Synthetics. Let's see what's not doing so well today. Hopefully it's not Phantom. Ah, it is Phantom. So Phantom down 12%. Yesterday was up 53, so I'm not to be honest, too bothered about it. Cardano's down a bit. That's not as big a dump as I thought it would be. Solana quite down a bit. PancakeSwap quite down a bit. So the good thing on the plus side, then the best thing to do is to dollar cost average on some of these bad boys. When it happens, you know, if you're making some good gains on alts, you want to strengthen your position on powerhouse alts, then really that is something that you can do in these times of dips. Dollar cost entry. Look at Linear. Linear went to 8.2 cents actually. That was quite insane. So it's 27% currently up. So I told you day before yesterday, I was going to buy more, and I did buy more at 5.7 cents. I bought more Linear, and then seeing it shoot up today was just absolute ambrosia. Marlin up 13%. Ocean, Darwinia, Synthetics. Let's have a look at one of my favorite lists ever, and this is the microcap DeFi plays. Okay, this is our baby. This is a congregation's work right here. And sitting at the top is EasyFi, with integration with Binance Smart Chain. ZDEX. This was up significantly. This was 98% up yesterday, and now it has found a new price floor above $2. D-Hedge, Digicol, nearly 20 cents here. Umbrella. Right, okay. Now, people, just to let you know, I will take super chats, and I will answer them in between presenting to you two DeFi gems, okay? Now, I will say this. I know for a fact that this content is not necessarily ideally suited to YouTube, right? So on YouTube, you go and watch these crypto YouTubers, and it's pretty much short, sharp. Here's my 2 coins, etc. But I'm gonna be brutally honest with you, peeps. I don't care about that. I am happy with my congregation coming and watching crypto mass every day. But I really don't care about getting 10,000 live viewers and everything. That I don't care about anymore, okay? What I care about is that you are here and that Team Suppo are the guys that are benefiting. So let's have a look. So thank you once again, Ilya. That is just quite a delightful amount there. ZDEX was a great pick. Partnership with Anchor and tomorrow launch on BSC. I think that we've caught ZDEX at a quite fantastic time. You know, I think that they've got a relaunch coming. They're essentially looking to almost rebrand, not rebrand, but like refresh the brand, when they've gotten started, which I think is fantastic. So like I was saying yesterday, they were really kind of, Ethereum and people were looking at them more in terms of Ethereum. But since their integration with Binance Smart Chain, they are rebadging themselves and are likely to be a serious player. Can you review Nimiq from Lucas? I will have a quick look at Nimiq, because I've had a few people actually asking me about Nimiq, and I can't say it's interested me at all to look. So let's have a looky look and see if Nimiq is actually here. Patrick, you bought Linear too, and so did Lisa Marie. There we are. The congregation of Team Suppo is strong. They're intelligent. They know what to do. Right, so Nimiq is a 61 million market cap, 2.9 million volume. That's quite healthy. So it had its big pump in the altcoin boom of last summer, and then came up in February, and now it's still almost at a local high. So let's have a look and see if this is any good. Ryan Kim, your live streams are one of the best in the crypto space. Thank you very much, Ryan. I really appreciate that. Right, so simple, secure, censorship-resistant cryptocurrency. So they've got what looks like a DEX here. So it's a swap. So it might be a DEX. Blockchain, yeah, very good. It's money, but by nature, but capable to do much more. What makes it secure? Yada yada yada. Pay online. Integrate it via API or shop plugins. So I guess that's trying to be like Utrust, without a particular focus on it, like Utrust is. Digital money send and receive, yep. Donations, yeah. Build on it. Okay. Well, I've got to say the marketing isn't brilliant, because if they have got a swap, which is what they seem to have right at the top here, it doesn't make it very clear that they're anything special. So browser first, there was user developer interaction, library versus Wikipedia. Yeah, I mean it's there, but it's nothing incredible, unless there's something I'm missing. But its current market price, I don't care. Do I still have Hedera Hashgraph? Are you joking? Do I still have it? I spent $250,000 on my Hedera Hashgraph. I'm not going to sell it now. You know, that is not to be sold for... That's not to be sold for a long time, to be fair. Not to be sold till at least $1.50. Can you... Flipping hell in here. Is that an additional... Wow. Can you review the new Polkastarter project, Konomi? I had a brief look at Konomi, so I'll have a look very shortly. Do you still think Flashstake is a good pick? No, I don't think it's a good pick anymore, I'm afraid. I mean, I did say this not long ago, actually, when somebody else asked, very close to their exploit, and I don't think they're a good... You know, as far as I'm concerned, one strike and you're out, as far as crypto projects are concerned. I'm hopeful that they'll bounce back from it. So, let me just have a look. Let me go to the Polka DeFi Alliance. Let us pray. I don't aim to be any religious figure, by the way, people. Just a crypto cult figure will do me just fine. So let's have a look. Where are all of the projects? So it is in here somewhere, Konomi. Let's have a look. It's very close to Konami, isn't it? The name. Decentralized money market protocol on Polkadot. Right. Well, if it's on Polkadot, essentially it's already something special. Konomi is a decentralized liquidity and money market protocol for cross-chain crypto assets. Using Substrate as the development framework, the network aims to provide money markets for assets in the Polkadot ecosystem. Look at the investors. L&D, Tidal. Oh, Tidal's probably a partner. So L&D, FBG, Genesis Block Ventures, AU21. Good ones there. Some good ones there. So yes, I do plan to bring this to you so that one can be informed about it once it actually launches, which I imagine, you know, it'll probably launch on Polkastarter or something like that. I kind of hope not. I don't really like Polkastarter as a... Obviously, unless I get in. I don't really like it as a launch pad because by the time you're able to get into it, it's 10x already. But I will have a look at this for you, Inia, for sure. Thank you very much. I'll make sure I'll put it in my next video. What about Razor? So nothing so far for 1 month. Let them build. It will start to release value. Nimiq's powering DeFi with a crypto fiat on-ramp. Okay. Well, you see, the thing is that is where marketing comes down to, and the best marketing is to do it as soon as people see the front display of the shop window, essentially. A website is a shop window, and not displaying like what your USP is kind of like, well, you may as well just have charity clothes at the front of your shop window, because people will just think you're crap. Just making up for all my missed live streams. Your knowledge and research are so appreciated, and I love you sharing it all with us. I've got to play golf. Do you play golf, Suppo? What the hell? You've done another one! Inia, you don't need to do any more. That's quite incredible. But no, I don't play golf anymore. I used to play golf. I would say I was very much a beginner. But I wasn't too bad at it once I actually stopped just smacking the ball to the left or right of me when I was actually aiming straight on. So, no, thank you very much for that. Can you please have a look at RERSDL? Okay, I'll have a look at that in a bit. But what I'm going to firstly do is I'm going to bring you gem number 1. Okay, gem Nummer 1. Alright, so let us do that. So, I got 2 good ones for you today, and I'm going to start off like I did yesterday. I'm going to start off with a good one, but I'm going to end with a powerhouse. Alright, so number 1, we have got DeFi Wizard. Now, this really has just come out. It's just come out, and it looks like it is pumping already. Right? So, DeFi Wizard is a one-click smart contract platform for blockchain businesses. So essentially what you do, if you have a blockchain, like let's say, or you want to create a blockchain, you want to create a token, then you go to DeFi Wizard, and with one click, you can have an audited smart contract to perform whatever activity it is you want to do. So it's like a DeFi suite for any business wanting to become a blockchain or crypto business. All right. So think about, let's think about an entrepreneur who's got an idea to create the next Uber, right? So they want to have a smart contract function where the driver takes the passenger to their destination. Part 1 of the smart contract, okay? Part 2 of the smart contract is going to be payment for said journey, all right? So it's an exchange of services, right? So what DeFi Wizards are doing, they're enabling businesses to have a smart contract, and they do that for them, okay? So think of it like a WordPress for businesses wanting to have a smart contract function, a logic function to their business where they can accept cryptocurrencies for a particular action. One click. So think about the simplification of that. Think about the fact that a business can just have a simplified tool to have a smart contract and just be ready to go. Insane. But it's not just payment services that a smart contract would be enabling. So essentially DeFi Wizard gives like what's called Legos. These are a number of blocks that you can just tag onto your business. So do you want to add staking for your business where people will stake the tokens that you've created with DeFi Wizard and then they get a reward? You get that with DeFi Wizard. And also, do you want to have a yield farming element to your business? So basically, DeFi Wizard gives you token issuance smart contract, which is audited, so therefore it kind of bypasses the need to get Certicate or QuantStamp or something. And then you can just bolt on staking, you can bolt on yield farming. You got a business there. You got a business, right? So let's say you tomorrow have this idea. You want to create the next food yield farming business. You use DeFi Wizard. And they got this price list and everything, so you just create it, right? Insane. right? But you're not just going to Fiverr and getting some, some nobody that you don't know to build your business. So you are getting actual professionals. So they have already worked with Nord Finance, ZeroSwap, and Royale. And they have been helping with what's coming up next, which is cross-chain bridging. So being able to take cryptocurrencies from one blockchain to another. So let's say, for instance, that this business wanted to have a Binance Smart Chain blockchain with smart contracts. But they had a yield farming function or a staking function where you could use an Ethereum based asset. So there'll be cross-chain bridging. So you can take that asset over to Binance Smart Chain and you can start staking it. So they have got support for Ethereum, Binance Smart Chain, Matic and Elrond blockchains currently, with cross-chain bridging coming soon. So who has invested in them? This is normally where I get a deal of confidence that there's big whale investors see the potential. Okay, now sometimes I don't want to go into a project where it's like crowdsourcing acceptance or crowdsourcing enthusiasm from the mass market. I, as an investor myself, wanting to get into profitable projects that are in itself a slam dunk, they're a no-brainer, they are a no-lose situation. The only way I'm going to do that is if I get the institutional investors. So who have these guys got? They have got Neo Global Capital, X21, AU21 and TRG Capital. So the big one is NGC. They are what I call the Power 8 venture capitalists in cryptocurrency. If any of these 8 are in a project, then that means there's a big seal of approval from the whale investor community. X21, AU21 and TRG Capital are kind of in the hot up-and-comers, right? I've had a look at who they've invested in, and they seem to be investing in some really promising ones in the DeFi space. Ones that I have personally not endorsed, but ones that I have personally found to be gems. So, what are the metrics? So currently there's 170,000 tokens currently circulating, times what is now a $7 individual price. It may be slightly down, or it might be a little bit more. I don't know. When I was firstly doing my my slides on this, it was $5.90, and then when I finished, it was $7.16. Then it went down to $6.60. So, but either way, it's around about 1 million or 1.2 million market cap. Now, given that this has just come out, this was offered a public sale for $2.50. So really, it's only 2.8x its sale price. Now, when you get involved in anything, let's say you're on the Polkastarter, they tend to already be 200x by the time you even get a chance to get into it. So that's to give you some perspective that it's not really a big increase as of yet, but it is going up. So anyway, yeah, so there we are, people. So I want to get, first of all, your opinions on this. I want to see what your guys' thoughts are. Yeah, so yes or no. Essentially, what I am looking for is your yes or no, yes or no. What do you think? CFI, I might check that out. Yes, yes. DGen, the new index from Index Finance, consists of Ocean, RSR, Rune, Ren, 1inch, and many juicy projects. Yes, we had a look at that yesterday. Thank you very much. And I really think that Index Finance, I haven't had a look at the price today, but I think that Index Finance is hot shit that's not necessarily reflected in the price. So let me just bring up DeFi Wizard, see what the current price is. Oh, peachy! $6.03. Okay, great. That. So you can see the range today, 486 and 811. So this is more towards the lower end of that. I'm hoping that nothing bad's happened in their Telegram or something, because it's gone down $1. It could be. Let me just have a look at the Bitcoin price. No, that's going up a bit. So, yeah. But anyway, let's just have a look at DeFi Wizard, okay? Let me just show you what it looks like. So this is the website. So as you can see, one-click wizard to create audited ERC20, BEP20, and EDSD tokens. So essentially Ethereum, Binance, and Elrond. Create a staking smart contract. Create yield farming contract for LP tokens and more. So if we just have a look at the pricing, you can see what they are offering for businesses. So first of all, creating a token, $200. That's quite nice. Vesting, so basically it's making sure that people are in a vesting contract, so they can't take their money out at certain times, $750. Token distribution, token claim dashboard, LP tokens, Ethereum to Binance bridge license, and custom staking contract with dashboard. If you wanted to create a business, this is quite spectacular. Let's also have a look at the roadmap, because this is where we can derive value over time. So we have got that's already happening. Token Wizard, staking smart contract, yield farming is coming next quarter. Cross chain bridge, lock liquidity support, vesting contract, multi-sig wallet support, all coming. So if we go back and have a look at the projects, we can see who's using them. So Nord Finance, Delta Hub, Zero Swap, Yearn Shark Finance, which I think is a new one on Binance. I can't be sure. I'm sure I've seen somebody shilling that today. Vortex Defi, Mahadao. So yeah, there's already a use case happening. Okay, so they've come out, but they've come out where they already are having business. So let's have a look. So we got yes, no, no, interesting, yes, yes. Yep, yep. Yes and no. No, no, maybe. Oh, I think that's quite a 50-50. Nord Finance thoughts. I will have a look at that shortly. So anyway, yeah. So you can have a look at it, and there you are. There's who they are backed by. I only said the ones that I really am interested in. I don't really know Spark Digital Capital or the X Network Community or Delta Hub. I do know the other ones, and I see them up quite a lot. Let's have a look and see what their Telegram... 13,000 people. That's a lot for a new project, isn't it? Let's have a look on their Twitter, see how big their community is. All these things are very important in weighing up an opportunity. 13.2k. Yeah, they look like they've got the makings of a very relevant. Now let's just have a look. So they've got 1.23 million trade volume. Jesus, it's already gone up $1. Yeah, so they got $1.25 million trade volume, 1.2 million, which is in excess of the actual market cap. That says to me very high relevance, in my personal opinion, when you see that ratio, but basically 1-to-1. Okay, so there we are. So that is DeFi Wizard, people. Available at your favorite decentralized exchange for now. Nord Finance, 12 million market cap. I'll have a quickie look as it's a super chat. Nord. I'm sure I've seen this logo. I'm sure I've seen it on like a BitBoy thumbnail or something. Advanced decentralized finance ecosystem. And let me just have a look. 12 million, 7 million trade volume. That's insane. It was $18. Let's have a look at the chart. It's 895% up on its all-time low in January. How did you know? How did you get up from an all-time low? Which is 8x essentially. So not huge. If this has legs. A blockchain agnostic platform. Advanced decentralized financial ecosystem on simplifying finance products. Developed, deployed on Ethereum. I'm not really, I've got to be honest, right now I'm more interested in Binance Smart Chain. Cross-chain swaps. Smart fund management. Receive highest yields for your stable coins. zero cost transactions. They've got savings, advisory, loans, swaps. They've got quite a few DeFi functionality there. Savings coming this quarter, then swap, loans, and staking program next quarter. Yeah, this could be a grower, actually. This could be a grower. Flipping hell. Dennis Forrest, thank you very much. Check out Nimiq and their newly released Oasis fiat on-ramp. Okay, well, I've already looked at Nimiq, so I don't want to kind of... what's it called? I don't really want to duplicate, but let's just have a look more into this on-ramp. So, 18th of... Oh, hold on. Probably should have gone to the link of Nimiq Oasis. Invite your friends from the Bitcoin space, blah, blah, blah. Oasis is the easiest and most secure fiat crypto on-ramp. 1.25% fees. 1.25% fees. All right, I'll check that. I will check that out. It's amazing that he didn't put that. They didn't make this more obvious on their website. Like, they're missing a trick big time there. Who can use Nimiq Oasis? Dexes, looking to provide an easy way for users to buy and sell crypto for fiat. Okay, so this can be a bolt-on for Dexes. Developers creating OTC services. DeFi projects creating... So it's a little bit like Voyager. Because Voyager was enabling for businesses to create basically on-ramps on their website. So that sounds interesting, actually. That sounds good. I'm gonna give it to you. I'm gonna give it to you, Dennis. Thank you for making me check that out, because I actually think that that's pretty good. So let's see how much Nimiq is. I've forgotten already. See if that is an investable. It's 322, so it doesn't sound it. It's outside of being micro cap. 47% dissatisfaction rate today, though. That isn't brilliant, is it? So, there we are, people. So, would maybe be an idea to have a recap of your gems once a week. Make a top 3 or so. Yeah. I am planning on doing a little bit of, every now and again, a shorter video, so that I can kind of just condense it into, I suppose, more mass market, in a more mass market appealing way, so that people can just take what they want and go, without really building much of a relationship, and have this as kind of the place where we all congregate. BSCPad, the Polkastarter of Binance Smart Chain. Well, I can tell you this. It's certainly perceived as that for now. Whether it proves to be, we will see very shortly. The trade volume of this is absolutely incredible. This went to... when I was looking at it last night, it was about $2.40, I think it was. Which was about 300% up for the day. So, it is... 25% down on that. I would say that the volume would indicate that this is definitely perceived right now as Binance Smart Chain's Polkastarter. So it would be useful to get some metrics on this and see how many $30 gas fee for a $500 deposit. It's pathetic, isn't it? So anyway, yeah, so this is definitely the coin of the moment, I've got to say. But unfortunately, I was on a live stream, so at the time I couldn't get into it. But, so thank you, Pinhajo. But what I will say, though, is that it went up so rapidly that I think it needs to come down a bit. It certainly wasn't as good an entry point as one had for Polkastarter. Can you check out Evolution Finance? I'll check out one more, and then I will get on to the next one, because we've been on 34 minutes now. Evolution Finance, 373 trade volume, which at an 18 million market cap, I think is incredibly poor. It looks like it's Ethereum based, which is probably contributing to its lack of relevance right now. Let's just have a look and see if BSCPad market cap's 30 million. Okay. So this was once upon a time, mid-February, it was hitting the 7 figures, but since then it's lost a lot of that. It kind of reminds me of a YouTuber that has amassed a load of subscribers, and then although they make videos, nobody really turns up for it. So although they've got quite a high market cap, it's like having a high number of subscribers, but not a lot of people are actually that interested in it. So kind of sounds like my channel was. Had to say it. I was just open myself out for that. So that's how I see it. So they have got dashboard. Essentially, they have got what DeFi Wizard is enabling for businesses, actually. They got a dashboard. They got staking. They got lending. Well, they haven't. That's not necessarily part of it, but I'm imagining that you will be able to do that. So yeah, they've got quite a few things. So it's quite rudimentary, if you don't mind me saying. It doesn't seem like 43% APY. Well, that's wank, isn't it? That's pretty shite. And this is probably a reason why nobody's really using it, because everybody at the moment is going for the big Binance Smart Chain yield farms. So anyway, yeah, so it doesn't look very appealing, and I've got to say that the website could be better. It's kind of reflecting a low market cap appearance at the moment. Right. Okay, so I'm going to move on to my next one in very shortly. ZDEX 24 hours from maintenance to relaunch. Holy shit. Could be good to keep into that one then. Market is oversaturated with projects. Yes, it is. It is, but at the same time, from this, you know, only the good will survive. The cream will rise to the top ultimately. And then what that means is all the money going into shit projects now will eventually be farmed into the high quality projects. So ultimately it means they're going to have huge cash injections over time. So yes, while it's not great for... Now, well done, Lisa, for getting in... What? $100? What the hell? This is essentially the Church of Supotology. It almost seems like one is kind of, you know, distributing one of those wicker baskets for donations. And you guys are being incredibly generous. So I really appreciate that. I'm glad that you got into it. So anyway, so it seems as if the congregation is getting quite some lovely donations. But anyway, off the subject. So the money will eventually go to the top projects, and you need to be into those before the money goes in. So the dumb money is following dumb projects. Eventually, the dumb money is going to move to smart projects, but at a dumb point of view. That's why they're called dumb money. So they're going to get into it at the top when all of us lot, the smart money, got in early, right? So that's how you've got to view it, right? There's advantages to how we are playing the game. So the next one is something very, very exciting. So, in the shadows. This is quite possibly one of the most exciting DeFi projects of late. All right, it's really. I am going to tell you why, but shadows. You know, very recently we had Sif Chain. Sif Chain's a sexy beast. Sif Chain's lovely, right? And that is one that's for the long term, right? Shadows, if you get in at the right time, hopefully, I'm not wishing any bad on the market, but hopefully if Bitcoin goes down a little bit, there will be better entry points for this. Could be a good dollar cost average opportunity. But why is the shadows? I'm extremely bullish on the shadows. Why? Because it is the Polkadot synthetics. Okay, synthetics is essentially Ethereum. But this is the Polkadot synthetics. So, by right, it's better. Right? So, a synthetic asset platform that enables you to trade synthetic assets. So essentially synthetic or liquid versions of real traditional assets, lend them and borrow them. Okay, so it's not just trading it, but it's also using it in a very decentralized finance fashion of lending and borrowing too. So, if you don't know what synthetic assets are, it's essentially like having shares in gold, in crude oil, in Tesla or General Motors or any of the Dow Jones or whatever, stocks, options, derivatives. All of these things are traditional assets that you normally get to invest in through a broker. All right, but by decentralizing the process, you are able to do it yourself with a trading platform with shadows, right? So what is the difference between shadows and versus, let's say, Perlin X or Linear? Well, essentially, it is the Polkadot ecosystem. So they so U stands for what is unique about them. So essentially, being Polkadot ecosystem, Polkadot have their bridge chains, their parachains. So that is for cross-chain interoperability. It's also for immensely fast transactions. Okay, so my understanding is that these guys are attempting to get a parachain. I don't know for sure what the status is with that and if they're going to get it. They are not, from what I can see, part of the Polkadot DeFi Alliance. Anybody in the Polkadot DeFi Alliance, I think probably has first dibs, probably more likely to get it. But they are eventually going to be going for a parachain. Parachain basically load balances the busyness of the network. Okay, so it uses a parachain to essentially offload the majority of transactions. Okay, so there's no bottlenecks, there's no congestion, there's no high gas fees. Okay, so essentially it means low fees, fast transactions. Now Linear is to be honest quite similar because that's utilizing Binance Smart Chain anyway, right? So it's not actually altogether dissimilar, but I would say arguably this had almost as good as or better technology. And maybe over time, if they get a parachain, it will be better, I suppose. So anyway, so who's invested in these guys to give us that deal of confidence? So they have got NGC, once again, NGC, Neo Global Capital. They are so big on DeFi. Like they are amongst the I'd say the most prominent DeFi investors of the top 8. So you've got Andreessen Horowitz, Arrington Capital, Fenbushi. You don't see them in DeFi a lot, actually. The ones that you see in DeFi a lot are either NGC or FBG. Those are the ones that you tend to see in the main. All right, but they are going big on they're going big on DeFi. Now GBV, Genesis Block Ventures, they are them being involved in linear finance is why I got involved in linear finance. So GBV being backing these guys is a great deal of confidence to me. Alphabet and DuckDAO. DuckDAO are getting involved in some really incredible stuff lately. Let me just see if I can find what they've invested in recently. It's just to give you that sense of they're not investing in 100 projects and hoping one will do well. I think they are being very, very selective. They've only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 projects. One of them being Unido, which is another Polkastarter one, and Polka Cover and Shadows. Right, so they don't seem to be investing all over the place, like L&D Capital and Vendetta and X21. So that gives me another great deal of confidence. So good investors, and where are they at in terms of opportunity? So they have got 9.3 million tokens circulating. The price last time I looked at was $2.37. So that equals a 22 million market cap. To get this at, at 4 million is bulletproof. If anybody got it at 4 million, it's bulletproof. I doubt it'll ever go that low before. 22 million market cap for a project like this is not that bad, I think. Now, although I got into and talked to you guys about linear finance when it was around about, I would say, 1 to 2 million market cap, You know, that was at a time when synthetic asset platforms, people didn't really know about them. It took a while for linear to start going, and it really went up with synthetics once people understood that aspect. So yeah, Shadow's coming out in a little bit of more of a mature DeFi, knowledgeable market means that it has exploded quite quickly, I would say. But 22 million market cap is right bang in the middle of a micro cap. So it's still, if you think about it, 142x less than synthetics. And if you think about it, on paper anyway, it's certainly better than synthetics. Now, synthetics is a little bit more developed. They may be on Ethereum, but they are optimizing. I think they're probably the only project using the Optimism scaling solution, which is one of the most exciting scaling solutions at the moment. So I won't say synthetics is shite, you know, but I would say that Shadows has got a technological equal footing to synthetics, if you think about it that way, but they're just underdeveloped, so that gives plenty of room for gains. So even if it was to make half that, or even a quarter of it, then we are still seeing kind of 20-30x, you know, at worst, potentially, if it was to do even a quarter as well as synthetics. So there we are, people. What do you think? That is where I'm now going to open it up to you guys. And I want to know if you are in, yes, well, if you like it anyway. You don't have to be in necessarily. But do you like it is really the question. So yes or no, yes or no. That is the question. Crypto Preaching Pedro says STP, well, I think it's Standard Token Protocol, which I hate that project with a passion. So, right, so Shadows. This one. Just launched. What the hell? Where the hell is the data? Let's go to CoinMarketCap. I thought they were on there. Oh, it's already here, actually. Let's go back. If we look at trending... APY swap as well. If we look at trending cryptocurrencies, it's there. 251. Excellent. Excellent. So, yeah, not gone up too much, in my opinion. 237, 231. It's going up slowly. 24 million. 32 million volume. Personal opinion, dollar cost average. Personal opinion, dollar cost average. You may not want to take your full position straight away off the bat. It may only go up from this point, but I think that there's more chance of it actually coming down from this point to be able to get into it a little bit more. So yeah, there could be people that already offload some of their tokens. Now, from what I can gather, there's an 8-month vesting period for early investors, so the price should be protected from big dumps for a while. That cannot be the case. Hold on. What is with CoinMarketCap and thingy lately? They seem to be going really. It's 53 cents. Oh, nice. Okay, good. Okay, might be worth getting in some of that. Oh, sorry. Yes, I said yes or no, yes or no. Let's see what you guys say. So, yes, yes. Yes, they have partnered with Linear. You're right, Patrick. I didn't even mention the partnerships. Yes, yes. Got in this morning. I like it a lot. Yes, yes, yes. No. Yes. What? 769 the price? What do you mean? So what do you think about Hopper? I think you asked that yesterday. I think that... Oh, hold on. Super, if you had to do just one, all in, right now, what would it be? EasyFi, Linear, or Plasma? Or something else. If I was to do an all-in right now, if I was to do an all-in right now, What's indexed at? 20 million, right. Easy fi. Let's see what this is at right now. 38 million. I would only ever go in on something under 10 mil. Okay, and really under 5 mil. Alright, that's where I'd go all in. But I'd have to be really, really confident in where it's going to go. So, basically, short answer is I wouldn't right now, because I would only go all in to something that I knew was a surefire hit. And I think that, oh, well, my Chainlink killer definitely will be a big hit. And probably Chain Guardians as well. What is a good entry price on DAOs? I don't know if they'll be trackable at the moment on here. Let me have a look. Oh yeah, let's have a look. Is this a US? Oh, it's wrapped ether. That's crap. Yeah, this isn't going to give me good info because it's just come out. But let me just have a look on. Let me have a look and see what it's achieved. Oh no, that wasn't the. Or is it? Oh no, it's not on that one, is it? We just saw that basically it was displaying all kinds of ridiculous information on there. Right, so this is telling me the highest it's got to is 251, which I don't think is true. I think the highest this has got to is about $3 or more, $3.28 or something. I think that's actually achieved. So I would say that opt 195. Has Shadows broken CoinMarketCap and CoinGecko? What is going on here? It's just killed them. Like earlier, the Shadows was showing up on here. And earlier, this was displaying proper information. 230,000 is not correct. What is going on? But anyway, I would say that probably $2 is perfect. You know, $2, anything from 150. Obviously, the closer to 150 you can get, the better. But I don't think that it's going, because that would essentially take it down to being nearly 10 million. So yeah. But that is what I would suggest for DAOs. Anything under $2. Like if this was the price right now, I would say snap it up a bit. Thoughts on Vortex? So I had somebody asking earlier today, Vortex. So it's not even there. So why do I keep getting asked? It's not there. Hey Super, I've been here with you since 2017. I recognise the name, Christian Hartman. Great to see you in the game. So what are your top 3 most risky micro cap projects right now? Okay, my top 3 most risky. Let's go to have a look at my my watch list. So actually, see, I would get into these new Binance Smart Chain. There's quite a few. They may not necessarily even be on here. There's quite a few Binance Smart Chain new projects, and I would definitely speculate on those. Let's just have a look at the microcap DeFi plays and rank it in terms of market cap. Digicol's one of them for sure. That's a risky NFT play. ZDEX. Let's put it from bottom. A lot of this doesn't contain the market data. I'm going to take Rigel off. And indexed, I would say. They're the sexiest. Digital, indexed, and ZDEX, I would say the lowest caps. Probably the highest risk, but also quite high reward. So can you take a look at Rigel Protocol? If that's Rigel Finance, then I'm afraid to say they've literally just been evicted. Is that the same thing as Rigel Protocol? Rigel 4. Oh, it doesn't look like it's the same thing. Oh, wow! Binance Smart Chain. Let's just check it out. Is that it? Is it still loading? I can't tell. The website is not wonderful. Let's have a look and see what it is. Binance Smart Chain, I am so in the market for that. I'll be honest with you. I'm so in the market for Binance Smart Chain projects right now. Because it's just easier to get into. Like, it's just, there's no big Uniswap fee to buy the thing. Right? So I am really into these. Rigel Protocol is a blockchain decentralized protocol for a diverse set of DeFi products. Protocol built to improve and touch up existing. Several DeFi products are presented. Cross-chain operations, tokens, smart swapping, yield farming, margin trading, and many more. I don't know if this is an oversimplified white paper, but it doesn't sound as if this is offering anything that incredible. Privacy. KYC. Cheaper transaction fees. Lower risk. Financial inclusion. What is there? Are they ever going to get to the point? What are they? Like, I can't really tell, to be honest. Or I just gonna leave a footprint in the DeFi space, like Bitcoin did in 2019, or the ICOs. Platform for people. Revolutionize DeFi products. I can't really tell how they are. So, but the fact is Binance Smart Chain gives me something to look into. But I gotta say that it doesn't look great. It doesn't look terrible, but it doesn't look great. Rigel is trash, just a copy-paste of non-developers that don't communicate. ZK-Swap is a good buy right now. Best option for a 10k invest at current prices. Well, if you're looking to minimize risk, look at my video yesterday. So look at ZDEX and Perlin and all of that lot. And make a choice based on what you believe in. Right? I offered quite a few different value propositions. I'm not one to tell people what they should invest in because it should be a personal decision. You should be looking at a pain point you want to see solved. I've given a good one, Shadows, today. Super, how long do you hold coins on average? As long as it takes them to achieve a 50 to 100x. Okay, so it's either forever or it could be months. It could be a year. I would say on average, probably around about a year. I would say I hold on to tokens. Vortex is CoinGecko. Right, okay. Let me have a look at that then. Vortex DeFi. Oi! I do like that, alright. That's basically oracles and AI, but at the same time, it's getting to be quite a congested market, and it really should make way for just some key players. So the Chainlink killer that's coming soon, which I have told you about. You just look through my videos, honestly, you'll find it. I have told you about it, and it isn't Kylan. Historical data. Let's see how this has been doing. I don't think it's been out long. 9 million, 9 million, 2 million, and now today 732. So this is lost relevance. This seems like it was very, very... seemed like it was doing very well, extremely well. 9 million. I mean, I don't know what the market cap is, but... Unlock the world of decentralized finance. Compound Avian Uniswap. So they've got swaps, NFTs... Oh, wow. Is this a bit too good to be true? Like, they've pretty much got everything you would want. They've got trading, NFTs, fiat on-ramp, yield farming, insurance. It's like they have tried to basically hit every trend. And is this... Oh, it's Etherscan. I would have thought this would be a... If this had... Lester Lim. If this had been Duckdale, X21, Vendetta. And I was just saying how Duckdale... Hold on. Let me just check my info. Oops. Let me just check my info. For Duckdale. Is this one of them? And what's the market cap of this? Do you know? It's funny. This is not on their this isn't on the whale app. How weird. Unless it's under some other name. But yeah, no. So, yeah, so a few good ones there. So it looks actually pretty... Let me have a look at the CEO's experience. Actually looks as if this is covering quite a few bases, which is pretty good, to be honest. Honeywell, big company. Nothing to do with blockchain. Oh, Hyderabad. Oh, cool. So he's from the technological capital of India. Infosys. He's only been on Vortex for 9 months. Could be an incredibly brainy guy. But I've got to say, there doesn't seem to be a lot of blockchain experience here for a CEO. So, don't know, but it looks like they're trying to achieve a lot. And I don't know what these are. Are these their partners? Can't really tell what the purpose is of this at all. Unless they are trying to show what they are. But it's essentially... I think this is meant to have a kind of focus on yield farming. Alright, so... So is it Ethereum or Polkadot? Like, it's very difficult to actually tell. But it does look good, I've got to say. And I'd be quite keen to know what the market cap is of this. Let's put it out to Team Suppo. Yeah, let's put it out to Team Suppo. So what do you think of Vortex? Yes or no, yes or no? I'd be keen to see, now that I've gone through it, what you think of it. Did you hear about the whales dumping Vikingswap? I actually got out of Vikingswap myself, to be fair. So I don't know if I would be classed as one of them. But no, I wasn't aware of it. No, no, no. Well, it's the same person saying no twice. Si, senor. Is it not out? It is out. It must be out because I went to it via this, didn't I? And it's got 732 trade volume. Looks good. No. What the hell? How have I got... Jesus. Anyway. Raydium. Oh, Noreen, good to see you here. Right, okay, let me have a look at Raydium. Right. I looked at Raydium the other day and I remember having a tinge of excitement about it. 21 mil trade volume, 85 mil market cap. So how has this changed over time? I not covered this, but I went through it a few days ago. It'd be quite interesting to see. This appears to have gone down considerably since this was near $14 and now $6.75. So I wouldn't go into this all in, but this may constitute part of my small caps. So it's Solana, right? Bridge for DeFi. Next level liquidity, frictionless yield, light speed swaps. Yeah, this looked really good. I have to say, it looked really good. It's not really my a level I would invest in with a sizable amount, but I would. Body of coin, amen. I fucking love that. That's brilliant. Vortex is 1.5 mil market cap. That can't be right. Anyway, no, this looks good. This actually looks really good, to be fair. I think that it's it's Solana for sure, putting their stamp on the DeFi field. So yeah, no, I think that's a great thing. Let me have a look and see if Raydium has been invested in by Wales. Randy I'm. It just auto-corrected to, and I wouldn't say that was far off the truth. Joke. Raydium's not even on here. How weird. Be keen to see who has invested in this. Does it actually say on here? Partners, Solana Serum and Bonfide. Is it a non-team? I quite like that. That's quite cool. Right, yeah. So it looks pretty good. Total value lock 64 million. It's not bad, actually. Not bad at all. At that level, I would expect a little bit more to be. But I think it's because it's on Solana and there's not much adoption of Solana. Terra Virtua. I like Terra Virtua. It is on my list of NFT plays. Let's have a gander at that. See how they're doing. Microcap NFT plays. ZK Swap. Still bullish after the FUD? Yeah, I am still bullish. Yes, I still think that they've got a great. I still think about. The thing is with technology is that it wins through in the end. I think that Matic. If we think back to Matic, which was another scaling solution project, they had a shitload of FUD a couple of years ago when the price went really high and then it just absolutely tanked. And I think a lot of people were very suspicious of their inner workings. But look at the end result. Look at how they're doing now. So yeah, I wouldn't get too het up on stuff like that. Oh my god, Sota is now 629,000 market cap. That is a relatively recent NFT project. The Terra Virtua, I think, is a really good project, actually. OVR's doing still really quite well, actually. It's quite amazing. Okay. Are you bullish on... Yeah, of course I am. Still bullish on Fire Protocol. Can you check out BSC Tools? Let me have a look. What's BSC Tools? Nothing there, as Box Mining would say. Nothing. Let's see how Ave Gotchi's doing. 1C12. This hasn't really moved. How funny. Even though this is highly trending, Like, it's hardly moved at all. Polka City. I think it's shit. It was really hyped last week, but now I think people just got bored of it. If a 100x moons 20x, it's now only a 5x. Well, it's not a 5x to you though, is it? Like, it's... Do you dump it? I gotta say, I can't get the maths on that. But I don't know if that's related to what I said about cashing out at 50 to 100x. First time I got into one of your live streams. Well done, Turbo Rock. Congratulations. You have managed to make it to the congregation. Suppoman welcomes you. Well, you can see my face up really close here, can't you? What other questions? Future of Voyager token. I think that Voyager token's going to do actually quite well. Simply because of the fact that it is concentrating in a mass market area. When you concentrate on mass market areas, essentially it gives the ability for when the retail investors come in and you get these bottlenecks on Coinbase and Binance and all these other on-ramps, they'll be looking for the next big platform to get into. So I think that just as a result of that, they're going to do really well. BSC Tools is a big one. Well, I've got to say that I'm quite accustomed... No, that bad. Well, this is the Church of Supotology, people. You know. And you are the congregation. BSCPad, not even a 30 million market cap yet. Yeah, I mean, you know, Polkastarter took a while to get going, but once it did, it just went boom. I think that what helps a project is to stay in the market for a bit, not dip too much, and then it can go up much higher. Would you get out of Super Farm, Supo? You said you had a Super Farm killer already. Any hints? Yeah, I gave it yesterday, I'm sure. Which was basically with a super farm killer, you need to have like an all-in-one solution. You need to be able to create, deploy, and use them on an actual game or site or whatever. It needs to have like a use case, I think, for the best kind of NFT execution. And I think that was the whole purpose of Super Farm, was to create that ecosystem. But there is a new one coming out. In fact, there are two that are really promising. One was one that Lisa said yesterday, which was Star Atlas. That looks really good. And I know that's got... let me just have a look, actually. Star Atlas has got... I think it's got definitely one decent whale investor. Let me just have a look. But that is basically a use case. Essentially, they're creating a Fortnite and giving their token utility. Moon Whale Ventures they've got. Preach, Superman, I love it. Yeah, the other one is Chain Guardians, which is coming out on Polkadot. Preach, preacher. What's the whale app? Take the DeFi course and you'll find it. Supotology. I feel like there's probably some initiation for the anointed. Aha. Yeah, well, that is something you will have to find out. Okay, so anyway, let us go back. Time for prayer is over. So, bear with me a second. Let me just get the chat up again. Thoughts on Modify? Yeah, it looked okay. Like, I'm not likely to put a big, I'm not likely to go into that. And if I do, then I won't go into it big. Moonbeam's going to be humongous, yes. Thoughts on Viking dumping? I'd say, well, this was why I said... this is why I said that you shouldn't necessarily stake the coin. No, you shouldn't buy the coin and get into the coin. You should just stake it. Although, with the price going down, it means that you're not staking out, you're not taking out a lot. But these yield farms have a very kind of finite relevance. They don't last forever. They certainly don't last very long. So you've got to kind of make the money, rinse it, get out. You can't stay in them forever. You've got to, the only one that you probably could stay in forever is Pancake. And everything's trying to get to Pancake level. Badger and Snow Swap and all of those. But most of them aren't going to make it. Only a few are. ZDEX BDC and BSC integration thoughts very, very good. Very, very good for them, I think. I will stay on this screen for a minute because it seems to help with the views, funnily enough. Oh my god, my chat revenue is 666. Somebody please give me more. Please, just another $1. 666 is not a good number to be on. Rise up. You must try ZDEX tomorrow on launch. I think it'll be good to show the tech. I don't really do that. I'm more of a talking about investments and the investing side than doing platform walkthroughs. Rise Protocol. Let me have a look at that then. Still on 666, not good. Oh, it's Rebase. I fucking hate those. And Rise Protocol has basically got 43,000 trade volume. That sucks. So I would not look at that. Yeah, I hate rebases. They're rubbish. I just don't like them personally. So if this is the Rise Protocol you're on about, 43,000 trade volume is pretty shit. I've got 669. That's more like it. 69, much better. Thank you, Bitcoin. Really quite appreciate that. Super Razor or Umbrella? I would. Oh, 777. Nice. Oh, I like that. Lucky numbers. Love it. Love it. Super Razor or Umbrella? Probably Umbrella, actually, of the two. Thank you, guys. Very, very good. Right, I don't want to make this too long. How long have I been live now? 1 hour 17. It probably needed to only be around about 30 minutes. But, Suppo likes spending time with the corrugation. Anyway, people... Oh, thank you, Lindsay, for your contribution. Bloody hell. This has been quite an incredible... this has been quite an incredible collection for the Church of Suppotology. Right, people, thank you very much for being here. I really appreciated your attendance, and I hope that you enjoy the two savage beasts that I put in front of you. That being DeFi Wizard and Shadows. So, people, I love you all. If you haven't yet liked the episode, then please do slap a like. Yeah, I really do appreciate it. The Church of Suppotology welcomes it. And also subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you of the next time, my beautiful people. Team Suppo, I love you. It is lights out, all out.